Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for once again joining me for tea time. Today we have a little bit of Fireside. So good. That smokiness of the lap song. Normally I drink Focus or some of my other teas that are really nice in the morning. But today, Fireside is the one. I got a little fire rolling in the background over there. Why? Because it's cold as hell down here in South Florida, guys. It was like 43 this morning. That's not normal in Florida. My blood is not made for that. Anyways, I know you guys are probably saying, shut up, it's freezing over here, it's snowing. Well, it's not here, all right? Move down here, I don't know. So today we're going to be talking about what is the best photocentric stock to own as of right now. And I want to talk to you a little bit about something that's happened in the past and get into a couple of other things. But before I get into any of that, I want to say that if you haven't picked up my ebook yet, go pick it up over at JCristina.com/ebook. Once again, JCristina.com/ebook. 10 tips on making tack sharp images. There's something there for absolutely everyone. Go check it out. Amateurs, pro-ams, professional. Doesn't matter who you are. It's free. Once again, JCristina.com/ebook. Now, before I get into the whole stock thing, I want to say that we're currently using the new camera. A couple of videos ago, I put out a poll asking which camera do you think I'm going to buy, and there was a list of about 5. Sad to say, you guys didn't get it right. So I'm recording on the new camera right now here. And over there, I'm recording on the old 80D. Now, the question to you is, which camera is this? What am I recording on right now? So I'm going to put a little poll once again down there. I want to know what you think. Okay. And we're going to try this once again. And hopefully you guys get it right. Maybe I'll make it a little easier this time. Maybe it'll be 3 instead of 5 cameras. So I'll make it 3. All right. Pick it. And if you guys get it right, we're going to do a live thing. Okay. I cannot wait. I've been wanting to do this, but you guys are failing me. You're failing me. Get it right. Get it right. What camera is recording right now? Not the 80D, but the new one. Let me know in that poll that we're doing. So today we're talking about a stock. I wanted to tell you about this because I am into stocks. I kind of dabble every once in a while in some day trading. I invest in the stock market for a couple of decades. So I really enjoy the stock market. I like to watch how things go, and I like to watch the companies that are important to me. The question was, what is the best photocentric company stock to buy as of right now? And I can tell you it is not Canon, it's not Sony, it's not Nikon, it's not Fujifilm, it's not Panasonic. And now a lot of you guys are saying, what the hell is that? What does that leave us with? Olympus? Definitely not Olympus, all right? The answer is Kodak. What? That's right, Kodak. Kodak stock. Why is that? Well, if you guys don't know it, Kodak has been around for about 128 years. I believe it's like 1892 that they founded the company. So the problem with Kodak has always been is they just don't get it right when it comes to change. They don't like to change. They get just stuck in the mud and they don't want to move. And this is what happened with Kodak when it came to film versus digital. They knew digital was right around the corner. They knew digital was coming and they just procrastinated and they said, no, we're going to keep on making film because this digital thing is just a fad and it's going to go away. Well, what ended up happening was Kodak almost went away many times. And they started trying to do some digital stuff, but ended up being just too little too late. All right. And they were at the brink of going out of business. Kodak was down to about $1, $2 a share, somewhere around there. It would like peak out at about $3. Wow. Right. This is Unbelievable from a company that is literally 128 years old. You would think that it would have a better backing or base behind it, but for some reason, over the years, it just doesn't. Well, things changed during the whole COVID times. And what happened was Kodak said, a lot of these companies are making camera parts and cameras and camera things that are just not doing well. They're not making money. We talk about that all the time. They looked at companies like Ford that started making what? Ventilators. And they were doing really well. Things started getting better, right? Stock went from like $4 to $5 to $6 and $7. It's doing better, much better, right? They said, well, what can we do? So Kodak said, you know what? We're going to go into biomed. We're going to go into the drug business and start making drugs. And that's exactly what ended up happening. In July of 2020, at the peak of this COVID stuff that's been going on, Kodak asked for a loan from the U.S. government for $765 million to start their drug business. And it was given to them. What the hell? It was given to them. Why? Because of everything that was going on at the time. Like, yeah, it would be really nice to have a local drug company manufacturing drugs in the United States and not everywhere else, right? So they said, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Well, let me go ahead and pull up the stock ticker for you. As you can see here, on July 27th, the stock was $2.62. The next day, on Tuesday, it went to $7.94. And people are like, wow, what is going on? They looked at it. They see that there was a $765 million loan from the government in the pipe. And they're like, what? We need to get on this. On the very next day, on Wednesday, the 29th, you can see the stock spiked to $33.20 a share. It was over a 3,000% increase. There was people making a ton of money in those 2 days. Some people made the equivalent of an entire year's worth of money in those 2 days. Other people lost their shirt in a couple of days after. All right. But at that time, it was absolutely amazing. And we're like, what's going on? Is that even a possibility? Then all of a sudden, some rumors started getting out there that was not so good. It put a souring to this entire thing, and it needed to be looked into. They're like, well, how is this even possible? How are they getting this loan? And what was found out was the Kodak's executive chairman, the CEO, got a whole ton of stock options one day before this happened, before this loan. Well, that kind of stunk, right? It smelled as a little bit of insider trading going on, something nasty, and they put a halt on that $765 million from the government. Well, that was July. Now we're in December. And the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation, or DFC is what they call it, finished their investigation. And they found that there was no wrongdoing by Kodak. So what happened today? Well, the stock bumped back up another 80%. So I guess long story short, we have a company that has done basically nothing for so many years, finally decides to, you know what, we need to reinvent this company. And we need to do it while the iron is hot. And the iron is very hot when it comes to drugs. Because like I said, the U.S. government wants drugs being made here in the United States. So Kodak was smart. From that $33 that it went up to, it crashed back down in half, down to about $14, and slowly petered back down to around $5. Well, as of today, it bounced back up to over $10 a share. It was hitting about $12 and change earlier today. So this is very interesting to me because seeing that this is now going to go through, and that halted money, that $765 million that is halted or pending, Okay. Now that there is absolutely no wrongdoing, quote unquote, by Kodak, most likely Kodak is going to get that money, and Kodak is now going to start producing drugs. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So that's why I say that most likely Kodak is probably the best photocentric stock that you can buy as of today, because I believe that we will see it go from that $9, $10 as it is now back up to $30 or more down the road, especially once they get that loan back in the pipe and they actually get that loan for $765 million from the U.S. government. I think it's a very good play. Now, obviously, I am not a stock guru. I'm a photo guy. But looking at photo news all the time, we see that Canon and Nikon and Sony and a lot of others are really not doing fantastic when it comes to photo. Cameras are not selling that well. Well, Eastman Kodak might have the fix, and that fix is in drugs. So, anyways, those are my thoughts when it comes to the stocks. I want to know what you think. What is that stock that you're looking at right now? As a photocentric type person, as I am, well, I guess I'm more tech, photo, video, a bunch of things. Anyways, if you haven't taken a look at these as of yet, go check them out. They're back in the store. You can get them over at JCristina.com. A lot of you have been asking about cleaning your sensors. It doesn't matter if it's a DSLR or a mirrorless. The mirrorless seem to be getting more dirty than the DSLRs as of late. So I get a lot of questions on that. I have these in micro four thirds, APS-C, and full frame. So however you need it. This is a product that I created about 6 months ago. It's called Aurora Camera Care. There is two different sets. There's one that only has sensor cleaning in it, and then there's another set that has sensor cleaning as well as lens cleaning. Now, the thing is normally you see these things look like this, right? You buy them off like eBay or Amazon or whatever. Then you get one of those bottles of liquid. You don't even know what the heck it is. Maybe it's purified water or maybe alcohol. I don't even know. Anyways, and then you put it on there. You don't know how many drops. Is it coated properly? And you go grind up your sensor, okay? Well, we didn't want this, all right, to happen like that. Well, what I did is I created them like this. So you still get these, but you have a wet and you have a dry. Okay, the wet has the exact amount of cleaner on it every single time. There's no guessing. All right. You go in there with the wet, you clean your sensor, you go with the dry, you take off any kind of residue that's left, and the thing is perfectly clean and it's safe because it's the exact amount every single time. Once again, there's no guesswork. Well, I did the exact same thing with the microfiber lens cleaners. Okay. You have a dry and you have a wet. You use the wet first, and then you go over it with the dry, take off any kind of residue, and now you have a perfectly clean lens. These microfibers are 2-ply microfibers, of course. I'm not going to use the cheap stuff. It's all good stuff. You could pick these up over on my website, JCristina.com. Use promo code YT20 at checkout, or you can find them on B&H Photo and Video, or you can get them off Amazon Prime or a bunch of other places. So check those out. You've been asking me for them. They're finally back in stock, and we're now here in the holidays. Once again, use promo code YT20 and you'll get that 20% off everything that's in your shopping cart. So it could be those, or it could be your focus pyramid, autofocus lens calibration tool, or maybe even a PRT, which is a photo reference tool that I use to get coloring right, and all this type of stuff. All right, so check it out. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, please subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of good stuff here. Why in the hell have you not subscribed if you haven't? Also, click the little bell icon over here so when I go live, hopefully soon, you'll be notified immediately. Also, when I come up with new videos like this, you'll be notified immediately also. And if you have not yet gone over to community.jcristina.com, please do so. It is our creative Discord server where I hang out all the time. So if you want to talk to me or hundreds of other photo, video, tech heads that we have over there, go check it out. Once again, it's free, community.jcristina.com. It's our creative Discord server. It's a no troll zone, just like this channel. There's no trolls. I love it. Absolutely love it. You guys are awesome. So one last thing, if you have not joined the channel yet, you can do so. Right underneath every video, there's a little join button. If you click it, it's a means for you to be able to give back to the channel $1, $2, $4, whatever it is every month. It would help a lot for producing more content and bringing in stuff for review and whatnot. I wanted to do that so that I can give something back to you guys in comparison to a patron, or just give you like my PayPal and say, here, throw me a couple of bucks. And a lot of you do that. And I really do appreciate each and every one of you for doing it. But I always want to give back. So with this join thing, whatever it is now that YouTube has given us, I can give you back stuff, perks and whatnot. So we're going to be doing that. Anyways, guys, I'm going to finish my fireside and continue to hang out by my fire at 43 degrees in Florida. What the hell is going on, guys? I don't even know. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. So if you guys haven't went over to my website as of yet, head over to JCristina.com, where you can find all the photography tools that I've invented for you and me over the years, and hopefully there's something there that you might like. And if there is, please pick it up and support me. Once again, promo code YT20 at checkout. That's it, guys. I'm out of here for yet another vlog. Many blessings to you and your family. Stay safe and stay healthy.